Swinging a rocket. Looks like extra bases. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. That knock runs his hitting streak to an even dozen, and he's really starting to open some eyes with this run he's on. Certainly swinging a very hot... Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A two-run blast, and they add on. It's 3-0. One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, James George. A triple and an RBI the first time up. Hit hard on a line. And there's two down.
The batter, the left fielder, Jacob Melton.
Next up, the designated hitter, James George. 1 for 2 in the game, tripled and scored in the first. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Out to short. Guzman. Play made. That ends the inning. So they get... Top of the 7th here. Stepping in, James George. Swinging a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Now at the dish, James George. Line drive. And that's just foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one is labeled. It's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Cut off, now a throw home. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play. And that ends the inning. Any play at the plate is always exciting. Trying to score... This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. Tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
And that's ripped to left. Brings it in for the third out. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, James George. Line drive to center field. And that's that. So up next, Nico Cavadas. Liner, base hit. He turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. On to the next inning, digging in for the Space Cowboys, James George. Fair ball. Around first and heading for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Jacob Melton getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Runner, runner, runner.
In the dirt, runner hits for third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Next up for the Bees, Hunter Fiducia. And the 1-2. A laser into the outfield. Lunging try, but it gets down. Lead runners around second. The relay in there safely. And with nobody out, the tying run advances to third. No fear with 2 strikes. Really could approach at the dish. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This next at bat is going to be critical. In the air to center. Ruiz under it. And there's one down. One down. Jorge Ruiz now at the plate. That's ripped toward center. 2 away now. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the contact was great. A little more luck, they would have had the go-ahead run aboard. And the next batter, James George. A frozen rope. 2 down. He's definitely.
Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I wanna try to do the same. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, book the instrumentals to smash, catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I said cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. Well that's them, see I can't handle this pressure for the and if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm thinking cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth slow in the rain. Smooth your
James George, such an exciting talent already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. So 2 down, and now James George. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. He swings and fouls one off. George measures 6'2", batting third today. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400. Out towards left center, Labrada moving under this one. And that's the end of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0.
Make the most of what you find out there. Not a blue day in your world.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Clay Dungan. This one high in the air, out to left center. It's pretty deep. Puts it away for the out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Man on at first, stepping to the plate for Sugarland, James George. Popped in the air in left field, Young. And that is out number 3. 5.5 innings complete, and that 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Chance at a triple. Relay to third. In there safely. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Terrific swing on that pitch. Really well struck. Just needed to get a little more under it to send it out of here. Still, excellent cut. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far. And the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. 2 up, 2 down. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Tacoma Rainiers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Next up for the Space Cowboys, James George. On the ground to third, Dungan. Play made, that ends the inning. They go down 1, 2, 3. Next is the designated hitter, James George. Grounded out the first time up. Ripped to third and caught. And even with the batter turning on that one and ripping it pretty hard, it still got caught. Some serious reflexes on that play.
Hey, right guy, no one better.
Foul ball there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. snags it on the warning track. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Space Cowboys lead it 1-0. So 2 down, and now it's going to be James George. Now a high fly ball to left center. And that's that. Time to stretch. The Space Cowboys on top here, 1-0. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. James George getting set for this one. His team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? Now up James George. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. Huge K there. Now the third baseman, Clay Dungan. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. And he grounds it to the right side. Madris takes it to first for the out. So digging in, Caden Polkovich. Really strong hitting performance recently. It's in each of the last 6 games. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. Polkovich hitting second in the lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2020. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here it comes. Set down looking. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. So up next, Hogan Windish. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. On the ground to third, Smith. Throw to first in time. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of the 2nd. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Eddie Rosario. That one finds the zone. 0-2. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, rocks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And again on 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Tyler Locklear. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Next up for the Rainiers, Lázaro Montes. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. High fly ball down the line and left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check here. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Space Cowboys out in front, 1-0. Runner at first, one away. George, 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Line drive, and it's caught. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. All set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Blake Hunt.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Ground ball, right side. And 1 gone as they make the play. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Victor Labrado. Making a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. That one fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a grounder right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And now, Michael Arroyo. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Sugarland ahead in this game, 1-0. Welcome back. The Rainiers at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th. Clay Dungan now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. The tying run is aboard. Everything came together on that swing. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. The batter now, Caden Polkovich. Next pitch, in for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. That one is way inside. Chop to the right side. Madris. There's one.
He's out.
On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time. The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the shortstop who has to be prepared to make the throw before the pitcher's even in position to receive it. Beautifully done there. Fouled off left side. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down and nobody aboard. Curveball gets over for a called strike. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the top of the fifth. The Space Cowboys have the lead, 1-0. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Bottom of the fifth, here in Tacoma. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Hits it the other way, and he beats the shift. Now he turns for second. Here's the throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now at the dish, Tyler Locklear struck out swinging the first time. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. 0-2, and the delivery. Set down looking for the backwards K. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and one away now. And now the right fielder, Lazaro Montes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Blake Hunt. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. He swings and fouls one off. It's a comebacker to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings in the books. Sugarland with the lead, 1-0. 1 down. Next up, the designated hitter, James George. That's a liner to left. Out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob.
Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Rainiers, Victor Labrada. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Arroyo. First at bat was a strikeout.
Nope, that's inside.
Popped up. Matthews. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Back to the top of the order here. Clay Dungan, the next to hit. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Close, but called a ball. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. One-two offering. To the right side. Matthews. And plenty of time to first. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. They get 6 shutout frames out there now. The Space Cowboys lead it 1-0. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Caden Polkovich. Right through there for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Strike 2. It's been a strong game on the mound for him, and one reason for that is how he's changing speeds and keeping these hitters off balance. Matthews. And there's one down.
Now back, first baseman. Okay. Windish.
And here's the first baseman, Hogan Windish. The Rainiers down a run. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Next pitch in for a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. Next up for the Rainiers, Eddie Rosario. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Down the middle for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Looking ahead to inning number 8. 2 away here, nobody on. James George will hit next. That one smashed to left field. Makes the grab on the run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Space Cowboys with the lead, 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Okert, trying to protect this lead. Runner at first, James George, getting ready to hit.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. This one pretty far back on the warning track and hauls it in. I'm blown away by that catch. He knew the wall was coming up, but he stayed focused on the ball, hauled it in, and absorbed the contact for the out. Fantastic work. George was pretty good on the mound in this two-way performance, though the hitting didn't go as well. And it's easy for players to get frustrated when part of their game doesn't meet with their standards. I hope he doesn't get too down on himself about how he hit in this one. His pitching was valuable for him.